Hi, I'm Heinbach, and it's good to have you back. This vintage German tape echo from 1972 has a trick up its sleeve that turns it into a playable instrument with a bit of practice. I've had a bunch of tape echoes, from the humble copycat to the legendary Space Echo, to obscure Soviet ones to the absolutely stunning Echofix. They all operate on the same basic principle. You've got a record head that records a signal, and you've got a playback head that plays that back. And the time and distance in between determines the delay time. That is why you can turn most reel-to-reels and many cassette recorders into tape echoes, and I made a video on that you can watch here. Dedicated tape echoes employ many heads at different distances, so you can get different times for the echo, as well as multi-tap delays, meaning you've got more than one delay active at the same time. The problem with that is you can't really adjust the time, at least on the cheaper ones. So your music might not be in the tempo as the echoes, and vice versa. On the Space Echo and many other later echoes, this was fixed by providing a fine control over the motor. So you can finally adjust how fast the motor transports the tape. The downside of that is that at lower speeds you get a less clean sound because there's less tape to record on, and that results in grungy tones, which can be character. Dynacord went a completely different and rather funky way to adjust the delay time. They put a single head on a slider. This way you can fine adjust the distance physically, and that makes it so playful and enjoyable. Here I'm just using feedback from the machine, there's no input signal present, to create rhythms. The slider has enough precision that you can even harmonize to incoming signals by grabbing the signal and pitching it up and down. This makes the Super 76 ideally suited for studio production and for electronic sound, somewhere where you want to have a sequence running and then move around the pitch. It's a player's instrument in that regard, rather than something you set and forget. There are a few models of the Echocord that employ this functionality, and the good news is they're all pretty cheap and available. Here in Germany they pop up from 150 to 400 euros for something that's completely fixed with all bells and whistles attached. Of course, this is a vintage tape echo, and if you plan on buying one, beware, because mine broke during transit. That means 150 euros on top for my technician to fix it up to the 380 I paid for this. And I've seen many studios where there are tape echoes, especially space echoes, that are not working. It's something you really have to think about and have someone available to fix it for you if you can't do it yourself. Also, these units use the lovely German DIN connectors. And my subreddit is full of information on DIN connectors. I suggest you go there if you have trouble sourcing them. The only other slider echo that I am aware of is the H&H slider echo, but that goes for fantastic prices because it's been known to be used in many famous dub and reggae productions. My comparatively humble Super 76 sits on my Rhodes because turning that into a slide guitar is gorgeous. It also has a lovely spring reverb and tone shaping possibilities that make it ideally suited for just playing the Rhodes into it. This little ditty and the sound pack are on my Patreon, and thanks to everyone who follows me there. You are the reason I can keep on making videos such as this. If you have a strange tape echo you think I should check out, please let me know in the comments below. I think there's always more and more and more to be discovered from the past in regards to this beautiful technology. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.